Hey everybody, welcome to BombSquad. I'm Dan Stacy, and you are about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and exploding dice to tell a good story. And we're actually going to roll some dice this time as we enter into the final half of the challenge event, and we'll see how that unfolds.
I'm sorry.
Protein is the RPG MRE. Ooh,
banana.
Pretty good.
All those macros.
You probably don't know Wegmans.
Some people
Peanut butter
do.
chocolate. If you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know, yeah.
Really good. Very high calorie, but good. Hey, more protein than fat, so we're good to go.
Boom.
I'm ready for the game.
All right. This isn't accurate at all, but we'll just go for it because we're almost at 200 episodes. I'm running out of words. Not really, but let's dive into the leanest episode of BombSquad.
Hey!
And quick, hurry. How does David always have different giant cups? And we dive back in. I just realized it's a different one.
I threw away my plastic one. I'm telling everyone to stop drinking out of plastic, and then I'm sitting there drinking out of this old plastic mug, and I was like, threw it out the door.
Just
Still
litter.
outside in a snowbank.
I shouldn't have this.
The car behind him.
Yes. I got my stainless steel.
Saving the world one bottle at a time. All right, speaking of saving the world, you guys are setting up defenses. We're just going for it here. We are at 9 of 16 successes, 4 of 8 failures.
I feel a gentle breeze.
A gentle breeze.
No!
No, I literally,
Keep it
I
in!
literally felt a gentle breeze.
Someone special walked into the studio.
Oh!
But we're delayed. She escaped. She escaped. We'll just leave it at that. Check out behind the scenes to know. Yeah. I was thinking, Pim Pam and Brick, do you guys want to start
We're
off?
cleaning house.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
So,
I'm sorry, did you say playing house? Or cleaning? Are you cleaning the house? What, you got like a teacup? Are you wearing an apron now? Like what? It's like Buzz Lightyear.
not about to start combing this the castle roof.
Castle roof, that's right.
No. So the king, having declared, himself against Origin cult and exiling those members, I think we gave them what, an hour head start? Or should we gone by now?
Yeah.
We really drew the lines very conservatively.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to purge.
Okay.
I am going to purge them.
Oh,
There we go.
Yes.
Details
I like
matter.
to think of death as a release. And after I'm done, it'll feel very relieving. So,
Jennifer's been constipated for so long.
Details, baby, details.
so I think we just have have this clearance powwow here. Just, all right. I'm gonna set up the roads. I'm not leading people into a trap. Is it time?
This circle here.
This circle, just our
is our
defensive
home.
walls, and that's it.
This is our home. Bad guys don't come in our home.
Got it. And then once that's clear, then we'll forge a path south. And we will just start a beam of light from the city castle outward. And I dare say we can drag some of this with us.
Let's hope.
Let's hope for all our sakes.
If you run, if you find anything too big,
If you find a cluster, call us in. We need to know.
I told you I'm not going to throw myself away.
And if you can get any information.
Well, I'll see what time there is for getting information. But yeah, if I find anyone prominent, I'll bring them in. They do have a tendency to talk. Secondary. That's fair. You know what? I am 100% confident in the city's defenses. You always looked out for me. And battlefield or bedroom, I was never safer than with you on guard. It wouldn't have mattered where we were, where Mom brought us, what battles we fought. These people are in the best hands. And for whatever fate brought you to us, they brought us the best.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
I hope more people get the chance to see it.
Let's
All right.
roll.
All right. We are rolling agility. We are purging the city.
We need a side-by-side of... Are we going to talk about the frickin' baby?
Oh, this is the frickin' baby.
However
Episode
many
title.
years later.
All right. So we're gonna use the holdover reroll or the holdover D20 from last time just to start off because we're just not waiting anymore. And then I have written out my full agility build here. So we have agility is 2d10. We have deific item. Let's see. We have deadly on egress. This is an attack. Yeah, no, this is the agility bit. Boots of springing invisibility cloak. Fleet. Lethal now up to 3.
Wow.
That's what I poured into. It's terraced, so climbing.
Sure, yeah, that would apply here.
Let's see. Kind of use that.
Legend point. If you need to.
That's a lot of dying.
But then he gets the.
I know it
Actually,
is. I
it's
know
an
it's
extra.
it is. It's important.
Bro.
I also want to get fog, but you know what? No, we'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and do. I'm really low. Using a legend point means I'm gonna
Actually,
definitely have to fall
wait.
at some point.
I have some.
You have some?
Well, everybody has a share.
Yeah.
In
Okay.
the session too.
Yeah, but Brick's
yeah.
got like this bag of
He's a
holding.
hoarder.
So bad.
He's got like 3 arcs worth of legend points just hanging
3
out.
arcs.
If I use them,
I
won't
suppose
have
I could
them.
use one. I'm clipping my toenails.
But I think it's good.
Gotta wipe. Should use legend point.
Do it.
Why? Because I have lots.
Okay. Yeah, I mean this is enough. Let's.
Do you want this?
Yeah, I do want that. Okay. That's good.
Classic Zek response.
I
good or bad?
The big die was a 2, so it wasn't good,
Yes.
but bad. But I have the second one here, which is a 19.
You can just shut
So we're
that
good.
off.
And then I have one
you.
exploding.
Those in the know that they're baby monitor.
7. And
like,
I
after
get.
there's
I'll
a
just
truck
take one
outside,
more
right?
here for explosion. Okay.
The suspense is killing me.
47.
That's exceptional. Bad guys rolled 23. They rolled really low.
Oh, it was
good.
It was a bad time
Yeah,
to
it's
roll
perfect.
that bad.
That is
Yeah,
two
so
successes.
Pim Pam is hunting top to bottom for anyone and everyone who's visibly committed, anyone who's, people will attest to, anyone that people, can spot out. She will root out, do her due diligence, so like check and see, but at this point, most people look like they're pretty far gone when they're gone, and she's going to go into the sewers. She's going to go into any known like criminal holdouts. She's hunting every single spot. She's 100% in the map. Is what we're going for here.
Nice, yes. Yeah, I think it would transition. It would start out where you're rooting out and you're having to go in those holes, but eventually it transitions to you've actually got a team. Pim Pam stepping into a slight leadership role with Brick guiding her in that too, because it'll transition, especially as it comes to just pushing the darkness back and holding the line, because the purge will be for a certain amount of time, and then it's keeping them at bay, and that gets more brutal. That's just more like Attack on Titan style, bouncing through the empty houses and taking on these monsters.
And just trying to move faster than they can possibly just root and hop and hide to their next safe house.
Yep.
It's just being that step ahead, being lightning quick, being ahead of the call, their signal that can go out, being invisible, popping in and out of places.
Yep.
And just being very, very brutal, but 100% keeping it to this circle of walls, and not pushing out with the success, just running that, just double checking, doubling over, and Pim Pam keeping in mind that walls safety analogy that grandfather made, just like these are our walls. We are safe in these bounds, and I am establishing those bounds. They will be free.
It's exhausting too, because especially as it transitions from routing out those hidden to just maintaining the line, the only way to face these is to dismantle. They'll keep going until they are in pieces. They have to be in pieces before and whatever kind of evil energy supports this undead body has to be sliced up, and they've got extra appendages. So battling them is exhausting too.
Can I try to learn from that though? With that exception?
If we unlock an opportunity event,
okay,
let's make that an opportunity
It'd be
event.
nice to know if there's some efficient way of.
Yeah,
working
I like
through
that
them.
idea. We're at a head start. You got 2 on this round so far. So as long as the successes are more than failures after everyone's rolled, we'll unlock an opportunity event.
And I want to just be able to, like, at some point, like, come back to Brick and just be like, mission accomplished. I did what I was set out to do. We're safe. We're maintaining. I'm holding the line. You let me know when it's time.
Brick would pull Pim into like a one-arm hug and just say, I'm glad you're safe.
Means a lot to me.
Stay safe.
I will. Honestly, feeling pretty good right now. And think she'll just let her head just rest on Brick's shoulder and just maybe just pass out at that point. And just that's safety.
Nice.
She's his pauldron.
Nice.
Or he's her pauldron.
pauldron.
Got it,
Yeah,
there we go.
I was following you.
Right.
I love that. What's Brick doing? And then you guys, if you take the time now to think about it.
Is Iliad still not back?
No, Iliad's back now.
Oh,
He was
okay.
there for the speech and everything. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was just nice for that scene where you and Pim Pam were talking that he wasn't back yet.
Okay. I can't remember last time if I rolled perception or did I roll both agility and movement?
No, you only did movement.
Okay.
And then,
Well, you know what?
yeah.
I think
No, you rolled agility, not movement. Sorry.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
sounds familiar.
Perception, then agility.
Yes.
Okay. I think Brick would actually. Can I like retcon when Brick was doing the agility roll and like going around the city and educating people on the tactics and what we should be watching out for? Adding into that like a presence roll,
Oh, sure.
just to like
yeah.
bolster them and tell them this is home, and
Yep.
we got this. We're doing the right thing.
Do it now. No, that's fine, because all of these rolls you guys are doing from last time this time cover this whole swath of time for the most part.
So it's like while you're going tactically, you're also realizing that you have to really, you need to bolster them. You need to encourage them.
They're literally seeing horrors. A lot of the guards, especially, you know, people, they're seeing horrors of. I think Attack on Titan actually vibe is very much what they're experiencing. That kind of level of, these are monsters. These are inhuman monsters.
And the other angle I want for Brick is like he's like established that this is basically his home now. So it's not like he's just trying to encourage people like chin up kiddo. It's like, hey, we are home, and this is what we have to protect.
Nice. I like that.
Advantage from Ajax.
Yep,
Okay.
for sure. Spin me a tail if you got anything else.
Let's sorry.
All right.
You need a couple more.
Yes.
And we're going to use the bolster, because that's really kind of what you're doing is a bolster
Yeah.
through your presence. So we'll use that as the challenge rating.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's
Do you have
okay.
your tier thing where if you roll the lower one,
I have to be in battle trans.
battle chance? Well,
Yeah.
Are you?
up to.
I mean, I don't think that I would give that as an additional advantage.
I don't think I'd be in battle trans because if you are in battle trans, you
You're
have to be
exhausted, yeah.
fighting. So
Now, this is over a large period of time, so what I would say is you'd have 2 advantage from battle trance and destructive trance. This isn't a challenge event, so you won't take the fatigue now because this is over a long. You're doing this over.
I already exploded
a
on
year.
both of my attribute die.
Fair
so-
enough.
You might explode further. You might as well take the gift when.
Well, if he's maxed
But if I
out
already
his
exploded,
die, that's
Because
it.
if these explode and then explode again, you can replace the explode and then a 5.
That's the
Wait.
way it works.
No.
Because it would only pair up.
Because
with
it would be
those
the
two.
initial,
Right.
Okay.
right?
He's trying to stretch it. He's just trying to let the man stretch.
What, all right, what? So,
So yeah, you've already maxed out, I guess.
41.
That would be an exceptional success. we're arguing over this. He's like 41, whatever.
Right?
40, yeah.
12.
19 on the big one.
That's great.
Oh, 19 on the big one
We
too.
both
That,
got 19 on our big one.
Yeah.
That's awesome, guys.
Really? Nice. It's your turns.
Too much pressure. Just want everyone to know.
It's episode 2 now. They're all done with their flaws. They're just gonna boss mode it ahead of time.
8,000. So it's 1 in 8,000 right there to get 3
I
in a
smell
row.
insanely clean.
I'm happy for you, buddy. What are we?
And you expected to get advantage on this roll because how clean it is?
Yes.
No, I'm like,
See? He
my
wants-
hands
He
smell like.
wants another. All right,
What's up?
Kristen, you may.
That'll probably be a short. What's Quinn doing and what he get?
He is going to actually form a team of his own. So he he's gathered some of the healers essentially to follow along with Pim Pam and their teams
Oh,
to
cool.
bring back people who have the blight.
Ooh.
So it's not just a purge the city. Part of that maintaining is to be able to heal the city from within. Same. So the people who, if the people with the blight are being kept by the people who are followers of Origin, they're just going to be left there, right? And so Quinn's team is going to be bringing those healers will be bringing to Quinn, so that there's going to be that ready. He's ready for them to welcome them into the hospital that has been kind of set up there with Mary Marie and with Aurora. And so I use Prescience to be able to seek them out and communicate and have that knowledge of what to look for and how to bring them in and to be gentle and all that kind of stuff and know when they're too far gone or not. And so it's a that part of he's training others.
Yeah. Okay.
In that.
So I'm just doing a contested roll for that for sure.
What do you have to do if they're too far gone?
In this case, they'll start transforming.
You have to die.
Okay. Pim Pam. So Pim Pam will take on the responsibility for doing that, but she will do it with, of course, a very divergent demeanor. And she's not going to make the call because I don't think she's versing herself in like how to see that line. But if like the healers are just like no, she's also going to make sure the healers are safe.
Sure, I would also say that the healers themselves are also be able to participate in that. Like they don't have to be cruel in that, and it's not. I'm not going to necessarily call it euthanasia, but it's definitely they're going to kill them.
Those unwilling that specifically you're seeking out.
Yeah,
It's the soul is gone. It's just the body at that point that's reanimated with this unholy power.
I mean,
So-
so I guess
Yeah,
I mean, it
they're
would be
starting to
hard
show
for
that,
some.
then they're not even gonna.
Yeah, certainly. I love the idea that you guys are having to deal with people who just don't understand it. You know, it's the
Right.
classic post-apocalyptic zombie thing
Right.
of dealing with that understanding.
Yeah,
This
I'm
person is gone.
I'm just really trying to hit this idea that Pim Pam is not gonna lose herself to the point where she's gonna risk making those mistakes, and so where she relies on the healers to just be like making calls on where people are at. She's checking in on that. She's not just be like, you look like you're probably close enough. I'm just gonna. She's not doing that.
when I would say Quinn would make it, so she didn't have to.
Okay.
The healers would know.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the healers are
Like
trained.
she's
to
checking in on them
Yeah.
and making sure that she's proceeding as best she can and not
Yeah.
making mistakes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I exploded twice.
Okay.
46.
Okay, I rolled a 37. So I'm going to use my additional d20.
Okay,
and
nice.
We'll see how that goes. 16 on top of that.
Ooh, that'll do it. So
Yeah.
what's that then? 16 makes it 53.
53.
So
Yeah.
not an exceptional, but a
Nope.
success.
Cool. And d20
Now,
is
I like, there's some dark, what I want to do, even with the success, that it is dark, what you guys are saying. There's this experience. Some people are seeing the people they know well too late and transforming, and they do have to put them down. And you can tell them as much as you want, they're gone.
Yep.
This is a monster now. And then on top of that, they are seeing literal monsters. Those willing sacrifices that are constantly coming are monstrous entities, and the longer the fight goes on, the more you guys establish it, the more the defenses of the city get established here, the more direct the assault is as Pradi and Avison start to focus their attention on Dinalthir. You are the last stand. And so it's constant. What Brick and Pim Pam and Quinn are doing right now is having to keep up. Brick's presence role really fits with that too. Of it's attrition at this point. That's how long it's been. And the healing's slow. And within the city itself, it's not it doesn't happen as often, but people are still getting affected with the blight, even in the city itself.
Sure. Yeah.
It definitely seems like it's slower, like the power that is focused here with all of you is helping slow it, but there's this ever creeping just at the edges. It's always reaching and trying to get in. All right, Iliad and Aurora. What are you guys doing? We're almost there. We get 2 successes or 4 failures.
What did you roll again?
46.
46, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll be honest. So I came back. Ellie comes back from failing to be able to establish that connection in Oral Breathe.
Yep.
So returning, I mean,
Could you do something
you have
with influence to like get people to follow you back?
He's already
If there's-
rolled influence
Ah,
for this challenge event. But he's got presence. Your presence is pretty high, right? Isn't that attribute
Yeah,
substitution? So
it's fairly.
that's certainly applicable in that case. Or if you're looking to try and work on bringing people in, because we do want to start talking about the NPCs that are coming in and flooding in. Demeter and Tatiana, obviously. I think at some point we have to look at the school and the orphanage. Is that going to maintain its underground effect in Pradi? As of now, they're staying there, and they are on the surface vowed to the Cult of Origin, but they are funneling people to you guys through the circus and Lady Greenwood. So, what do you think?
Do you know what you want to know? So I don't delay this.
Yeah,
I do. Okay.
I do. Oh, you do know what you want to do. I just remembered. I forgot. Sorry.
So Aurora will be helping Quinn with
yes, true.
all of the people kind of like in the hospital situation. And I feel like it's kind of like overwhelming that, you know, they're just healing and healing and healing and, you know, and there's just so many more that they haven't saved.
Yep.
And then at a certain point where she's starting to break, she hears a voice in her head. I can heal it. I can help you. And she just starts feeling a compulsion
Nice.
to almost take things into her own hands. And she's going to, at some point, go back to her room and use the eye of the eyes to, in her mind, figure out what Origin is doing and how they can leverage anything against him, I guess. So she didn't tell anybody, which is a problem, and she knows that was a problem. But I think it's like a pride thing too, that she's just like, I'm going to fix this.
Aurora's been on the longest bathroom break. What's going on? I'm ready to go find her.
All right. Legend play.
Yeah.
I'm excited before you pull it up.
Thank you.
I knew it.
And one
And
for later.
bonus because special.
I got it.
That was like
Underhanded bombed it. Okay.
That is all right.
Episode title.
Episode title. Help, girl.
Underhanded.
all right. I have a thought. Help me flesh it out. So
We got-
Iliad.
Wait.
Oh, there's still more.
We'll finish hers. Yeah.
Oh,
sorry.
Okay. No, it's fine.
I'm really excited.
busted her.
I'm
Okay,
so-
I got an idea. What do you think about this? She goes, I was talking about this. Go away.
Privacy, please.
I'm hoping.
Paris is gonna grab her like, girl better. Let's go.
I find it funnier though that he busts in. You think it's Aurora and it's actually Brick.
I'm pooping.
What is that?
So it's just how?
Can I watch it? Can I sit?
Standing in a corner.
Like a little kid behind the door.
Yes.
Okay, all right. We got special things coming.
Holding onto the doorway.
Go away.
Back to Aurora.
Something serious is happening. Okay. Anyways,
Sorry.
yes. So
So sorry, guys, we failed.
that's one failure.
One failure.
All right.
But we had. I still want you to roll the prescience. So because she's using this cursed item, there is the failure, but she still gets to roll an attempt at a success as well.
Can Malik help her?
No,
you're alone, aren't you? I mean,
Malik's there, but
Okay,
I would assume-
wasn't sure. You tell me.
I don't know. She didn't really check. So, no.
Okay,
I won't add it.
I like it.
ooh, good for you.
I thought that was one. It's not quite. 15.
Okay. Not enough.
A failure to
Because
a
it was
failure.
20.
So it's
Now,
a
do you have a
success.
D4 or anything? Is that
That's
double
I do.
negative?
I have a D20.
Yes, she did. She
wanna
failed
add a
to
D20?
fail.
You need
Right.
5.
She succeeded.
D20s
Yes.
love me.
Rolling
This
on
one
that
will.
notebook, huh?
14.
win.
All right,
you did
success. All right, so you guys do also get a success out of that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we did.
A success out of
Well-
the fail.
Allowing that, but there's an effect with the cursed item. So you guys are going to find Aurora incapacitated power level 9.
Oh, dear.
And if someone... Yeah, well, we'll cross the bridge.
Fool of a took.
Burn that bridge and cross it.
Well, yeah, sure. I'm trying to think.
See it here? I was going to
No, we have to.
Palantir just rolls out. I mean, the eye of the eyes.
Right.
So You take out that orb. You sorry, Aurora could be dying.
I OD'd on the eye of the eyes.
What a sloth bottom.
You take out that orb that was the eye of the eyes. The swirling, inky smoke in it. As you start to look at it, it slowly like locks in and starts to focus in like a darker black spot on a dark night. And it focuses in on you. And as you're looking, the world melts away. And you're in the sea of stars. And then it flits back and you're in the world. And that's where you have to focus all of your energy. And you're just consumed by it. You feel it pulling at you. There's this hand that's reaching out and trying to grab you, and you're trying to fight it, but at the same time, you need to get closer and closer to it to be able to control it. And finally, the two worlds, the Sea of Stars and the Temporal Realm, are overlapping, and you almost throw up in the experience of it because the two are not a one-to-one ratio. It is a very strange experience, even for someone used to walking in the Sea of Stars, to be walking in two realms at the same time. Each metaphysical step you take can make you travel miles on the temporal realm, even though in the Sea of Stars you're only taking a step. And then other times it can seem like it takes forever to just get a few feet. Your focus is on the Origin himself. You see where the power centers are. Pradi, you see it as if there's this like mass, almost like a tumor growing there. In the Sea of Stars, it's that formation of that black hole that's sucking the water down. You step towards Avicen, and see the same thing, this large tumorous growth, and at the same time this black hole in the water, sucking, eating, consuming. But you see tentacles coming off of it, and they're reaching and searching. You feel it flitting across you, and it takes all your will to hide yourself, all of your focus. And you realize what it's seeking. And as you focus in on what this Origin power is reaching for, it's like this ping of radar, and it's Nori's home where that priority module sits. And within it, you get a flash of the desire of Origin, and you see the priority module broken open, and there is steam and smoke coming off of it. And this like bright light of fire and zapping electricity, and this humanoid form in silhouette is walking out towards you. And then suddenly rushes at you to attack you. And that's the last thing you remember. And Aurora is left incapacitated on the floor. Iliad, what are you doing?
Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. Okay, so Iliad gets back. I think now he's processing what Proctor Mala or 𝒔𝒐𝒏𝒂𝒔𝒕𝒆𝒓 had said. And I had a thought here, and now it's gone. But in my mind, it's almost he's moving into a he's getting a little sidetracked by that. So I don't know if there's, how could that play into what's going on here, whether for good or for ill. Maybe it's for ill, I don't know.
Pim is planning to, charge a line down south. So at some point she'll have been like connecting with you, talking about like, what's going on down there? Like, are there people? Is there enough people to bring up here? Do they have their own place that they're hiding? Like, and those kind of things. And just being like, are you, like, Iliad, are you okay?
Right,
Like,
he's not like,
and you've not been yourself since you've come back.
I'm fine. There's just so much chaos going on.
There's always been chaos going on. You're distracted.
What were we supposed to be doing?
Put that aside.
All
What did you see down there? You were on fire, literally on fire on your way down there.
It's not necessarily what I saw.
Is this something you did? I know a thing or two about that. You can talk.
No, it's my parents. And just it feels like darkness just keeps pressing in. I don't know, could I like roll a will? It feels like it's almost like a
Yeah, you haven't rolled that yet.
discouragement or something.
Sure.
Can he beat the discouragement or not discouragement, but
The depression.
yeah. Yeah.
Give me a second here. I like it. Keep going, but keep talking because I have.
Okay.
I'm formulating an idea here.
Okay. Before I roll your
Yep.
Okay. I don't understand. All of these things that we've gone through, yet day in and day out, something more goes wrong. One more step forward for darkness. How could we win? I don't see it. I don't feel it. I don't know where to turn.
Do you need a place to turn? Do you need a thing to do? Do you need your own source of hope?
Honestly, I don't know what I need. I just want what is... I want everything to be made right. And it feels like I won't be able to do that.
I don't know if we get everything made right with this. I really don't. I'm fighting to keep one small piece right now. I want to make more right. But there's a limit, there's a right for right now. And it's hard enough to keep that. Do you have a right now? Is something you can win today?
Now it feels like I should roll.
Well,
No?
no,
You're
not
going
yet.
to-
No,
Oh.
no. I want to know what the right now is.
Okay.
If you can get to that. If you can't, I have another thing. But like
Oh.
I want to see if there is something here.
I almost felt like Iliad has to... Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Is there right now?
Something that Illy can do right now.
Yeah. Whoops. He clutches his pendant, right? Pendant necklace thing
From yeah.
from my parents.
Parents, yep.
Yeah. And you just see him kind of put his head down and close his eyes.
Did they need to save the world? What was there right now?
I need to be able to... I don't know, Pim. I need to be able to walk with a confidence that I know that my parents must have walked with in the face of evil. And I don't know why, but I'm not feeling it right now. But I sense it's there. I know it's there.
Then come and see. Trust me.
I need to roll.
You will. You trust me.
Okay.
Pem Pem's going to take his head,
Physically grabbing.
physically grab
Yeah,
his
okay.
hand, and is not going to teleport. Going to walk him through through the streets, and find just a small family, one that is maybe just a mom and a dad and a little boy that have come in as refugees.
I want to add a little bit to that.
Please.
The followers of Quinn, the other healers, recognize who he is and who he's a paladin for, specifically the Phoenix, and they are going to acknowledge you and honor you. They're going to stop what they're doing, and as you walk past, there's this recognition, there's this nod, like the slight bow of honor and respect. And I say that because, I mean, you're not a small thing in the grand scheme of this plan, in the grand scheme of this world. You have been chosen, and very outwardly chosen, to be something very significant. And I don't think people have recognized that, but they're really recognizing it now, especially with the growth and the birth of the Phoenix. And so, especially in this time where hope and rebirth are absolutely the most important thing, they recognize your role in this. So I want maybe to add, I'm going to give a legend point to your role when it happens.
Okay.
To see the recognition as you are walking, to be able to maybe gain a little bit more confidence because they see something in you that maybe you didn't see before.
Right. There wasn't something there that wasn't there before.
There he
Sorry.
Wow.
I said the words
Nice.
wrong, but
Master Quinn
That's how bad.
told us he would sing. He did it. He's just singing.
all alone.
I'm singing with him.
I'm gonna tag on a little thing here. I like this as you're seeing that family. I like that you're taking that moment, having walked through, and Pim Pam's walking you through, and having that nod of recognition, and then Pim Pam shows you the family, shows what you guys are protecting, and you getting that flash of you as a young one, just like on the flip side of the compulsion that brought you into the trap. You're seeing your mother and father again there, and you're seeing yourself. And as you take in that moment, 𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒂 and Homer are gonna walk in.
My bear.
Don't sing.
And so and
Homer is
Pim Pam's
looking a
going-
lot healthier. And that is your actual family. It may be the only family you have
Homer?
left. Your cousin. Hermes.
Right.
Homer? Yeah, it's Homer.
I know that.
Adam sort of played
From
him.
the yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's been with you.
I
Barry,
didn't realize
this
he was
whole
still
time.
around. I thought we parted ways.
Boy, I
You
thought
did. He
I
was
thought you were
with
going to be
you
part of
there.
Origin instantly. I'm sorry.
Not gonna lie.
Okay. Gotcha.
So Pim Pam will come in and sit down, knowing the family, maybe having brought them in, just be like, hey, this is my brother Iliad, and he's here to sing you a little song.
I am.
He is.
I am. He's
He's
got
a great singer.
Thank you, Pim. I am a great singer.
So, well, at least
Now he's got to
Oh.
roll. Now I feel like I have to roll.
You can put those.
Double legends.
Double legend.
Double
points.
legends.
If you sing something, you get an extra advantage. You know
All
the
right.
rules.
Actually, 3 in there.
I'll take a risk.
Talk amongst yourselves while I think about something uplifting.
There's nothing else. This is the last thing-ish.
There once was a man that shipped his seed and dun 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 dun. How's that song go? Oh, may the dinner there call to bring us liquor and something small.
I paid a legend point for this.
Hold on. Okay. We'll bring the fight to this origin, so he goes fall. Everyone was small. Small.
Home.
We'll bring him to his ball. I am not a
Kick him
There we go.
There, that was better. Well, it would have been much more elegant than that. That's for sure. But
No, I think
It
he's
was some
laughing.
sort
You're
of-
laughing. Pim Pim's
all right,
laughing.
he was some sort of laughing, but he was a shanty of some sort of shanty, from
Very nice.
an elvish sea shanty.
Oh, it's all in Elvish, so we don't even know.
We don't even sounds amazing, you know, like you can say whatever in another language. It sounds really cool. There is also the alleyway singer. I don't know if you remember it. You probably don't.
I
I think that would be pretty
that
cool.
would have
yeah.
been cool. Thanks, Dan.
Sorry. I didn't want to
I did
interrupt.
flashcards. Hold the flashcard. Except that you've got a camera on you. I can't.
Far I've traveled, far I've roamed, far upon the lonely road. Wandering lost, no fear need I.
Billy starts
The
beatboxing.
alleyway is my home.
The alleyway is my home. I knew what I was doing the whole
That's
time.
great. You do it better than me. That's great. Advantage.
Oh, yes.
2 songs. We got 2 songs.
2 songs.
Wow.
If I had I should have pulled those lyrics out.
Sorry, I
Don't
know.
we have them
We
somewhere?
haven't done it in a long time. That was Arc
I think
1
I've
the
got 'em
last time
on.
we did it. But that was the
while
old
ago. Should
alleyway
go.
singer song.
100-something ago.
Yeah. All right, roll it
All
up.
right,
2 legend points, an advantage from sing and sings.
Sing and sings.
In the distance, you hear some
Which
sudden movements and some
am I doing
dirt
this?
scuffling, and you.
is
Is
my
he
will, I thought.
breakdancing?
1D 110. Right? I said I was doing it with my
Oh,
will
yeah.
technically.
Yes,
So
because you're doing this for yourself.
a 10. A 10. Where's a 10? That's
You're-
a 10, right?
The metaphorical
So
representation of his
three-
Or
of
did
his
it
younger
just
self
go?
that isn't himself, but it
So
is going to
three?
affect
I don't know
his
if I have
self.
enough of those.
A little arrested development
It's,
there.
it's nestled
You're
in
gonna add
layers,
2
but
of them.
Pim Pim is
All right,
proud
so
of
I'll
you.
just
3 advantage.
3 advantage, so I get 1 plus 2.
So another
plus,
Well,
So I need.
do you know what's cool is, in a sense, you're resisting the pull of the blight in you.
Oh.
Is really that
like.
depression, that giving up, that giving in to the darkness. That's
like
what
that.
the will rule is, yeah.
Yeah.
Zeros explode.
He's feeling sort of discouraged. All right. I'm going to use. I have a.
What you got?
Well, I lose
With
the
swiftness.
lowest, right?
Use those 2.
Lowest 2. 15, 19. I'm going to use my D4, which was pick my reroll. Oh, it's I get to pick.
So you can re-roll, you can add a
Add a
D20,
D20 or
you
re-roll
could-
would-
I'm gonna add a D20.
All right. Pardon.
Ah, there we go. That's better. All right, 36.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Did I add that right? 19 plus 17.
It was 20. So that means 37.
That was
Even
20.
better.
Because you had a +1 because of the.
Plus 2.
That's right. That's
Satisfied.
right.
Let's do.
So 38.
Nice.
Ding, ding, ding.
Good job.
Thank you, sir.
That is successes. That was the last success needed.
Nice.
So a couple things happened. I think that moment with Iliad happened before Aurora's moment, and where she is actually in time where we're going to leave off moving into this next challenge event. We'll pick up with Aurora, as she will not be able to be involved in the beginning of the challenge event until someone finds her. And anyways, we'll take a break and talk about it. But
Pool of her own vomit.
Technically, level 9 incapacitated has to be her resist roll.
yeah, well, or restoration.
Oh, I was gonna say so she could just roll.
Yes, we can do that. Yeah, we'll figure it out,
Will.
right? Because first, what I'm gonna have happen is, so 𝒂𝒐𝒏𝒄𝒂 and Homer are have returned. They're gonna go with Iliad to try and reestablish the south
Nice.
path. Pim Pam, would you like to go as well? I assume so. The four of you are going to go on the trip to reestablish this. Having done the successes, you guys having done more successes than failures, you guys will establish a route. It's hard. It's the hardest route to go by. Few make it all the way, but you guys do successfully establish a route from the southwestern continent to 𝒂𝒐𝒏𝒄𝒂.
Nice.
Returning, you have to fight your way back through that decimated area, and you see the assault on the assault as you guys return from this is heavy, especially having lost that many heroes to establishing this route. It's been hard to hold ground without you guys, and the assault is heavy, and you're fighting your way back. And you, Iliad and Pim Pam, you might actually get these deja vu moments when you see 𝒂𝒐𝒏𝒄𝒂 swinging his spear staff and fighting. And in that fight, he pauses for a moment. And all the while, we're cutting back and forth between you guys fighting your way in, Brick and Quinn trying to hold the line this way as you guys are coming in this way. And this quiet, dark moment with Aurora where she is traveling and seeing Origin. And as that humanoid silhouette rushes at Aurora, you guys feel the swell of the attack as if there's this heavy weight of darkness on you. And that's when 𝒂𝒐𝒏𝒄𝒂 stops, looks up at the sky, and falls to his knees. There. Here. You hear the roar of dragons, and the sky near the Vani to the east seems to tear apart as some massive structure punches its way through into the atmosphere above Anwen. Brick, that distress beacon that Ajax had activated in Arc 1. Ajax, Commander, I just received a response signal. And someone is on the other line. We'll have to find out next time, as this has been another fantastical episode of BombSquad and Avenue Studios production. Do give us a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to follow the adventure. You can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing force known as Avenue Studios by joining our locals or Patreon community. Doing so not only helps us continue to create high-quality content, but you'll also gain access to bonus content, as well as our private Discord, where you can chat with us, play games, watch movies, and so much more. Don't forget to check the links in the description below for the sound, music, and ambience that we use, as well as Dadbod Fitness, Interplay in our Crossroads, and start playing games with Jacob. And
Okay, fine.
thank you so much for joining the adventure, and we will see you next time. All right, bye.